Hey, I'm Patrick Diedrich, Senior Editor of RECOIL OFFGRID and host of the OFFGRID Podcast. I'm here at SHOT Show 2025, where there's way more than just firearms. There's tons of gear about self-reliance, survival, and emergency preparedness. Come with me and let's go check some of them out. I'm here with Joe Flowers, who's representing Condor Tool Knife. He is the founder of Bushcraft Global. He leads trips to the Amazon. You might remember him from Discovery Channel's Expeditions from Hell. And he is a knife maker and entomologist. There's nothing he can't do. Tell me what you got going on. Tell me what you're excited about and what's coming up with Condor Tool Knife.
Well, we have a bunch of really cool stuff coming out. This one, for instance, this is kind of like a short machete. This is called the Gigan. It's kind of inspired from Godzilla movies back in the day because I'm a Godzilla nerd. But I didn't want to make it too ridiculous because you still have to have some machete skills. For instance, when you flick it like that, you're able to use it for a lot longer. You don't have like all this tension in your tendons up here. Okay. It's kind of like a chef's pinch grip. So some people hold a machete, such as this 2025 new for Condor Gigan, really hard, and they end up having like elbow problems or something after a day's work. When you flick just like that, you can hang out in the jungle or in the jungles of North America as well and just bing, bing, and use it really easily.
So it's not, you don't hold it like a hammer or a tennis racket.
Well, you can sometimes. I mean, it's just a tool. One of the other techniques, while I'm ranting about it, is when you're holding it like this, if you hold it over like that, you can clear out a campsite really well, getting low to the ground. They hate it when I start flicking the machete around here at SHOT Show. So this is Condor's Gigan, new for 2025. We have some other big stuff while he's in laceration range too. This is a Terra Kukri I designed. You know, you kind of like mix machete and kukri designs together. A kukri is an upswept forward-facing blade that's kind of popular because of the Nepalese Gurkhas. But I wanted to make it a little bit thinner. So if you notice, that's a pretty thin there, Mr. Patrick.
It's very light, yes.
Yeah, so it's the Terra Kukri is meant to be a machete kukri hybrid. And that hole at the end is the eye of the condor. It overlooks you in battle and gives you good luck. So this is a really cool Jason Breeden design. This is part of his Wood Spirit series. He has a Wood Spirit hiker. The Wood Spirit tracker is a little bit more forward swept to process deer or any sort of game or any sort of meat. Okay. Everybody's always like, oh, okay, we're processing deer. It also works on tomatoes and vegetables as well.
A good kitchen knife.
Yes.
All right.
So yeah.
So anybody who's looking for something like this or to stay abreast of the new things coming out, where can they find it?
Well, not only on Recoil TV, but also CondorTK.com, all on the social interwebs and all that stuff. Condor Tool Knife. If you Google that, you'll find us on Instagram, Facebook, maybe even Pinterest. So you'll find a whole bunch of stuff out there for it.
And if somebody wants to learn more about Joe Flowers, where can they find him?
Bushcraft Global. We've got the signature right here.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you, dude. I can't wait to have you get stung and bit up and learn how to use these things out in the jungle.
Heck yeah.
It'll be epic.
Well, when it comes to self-reliance, the value of medical skills cannot be overstated. Casey, thank you for talking with me.
Absolutely, Pat.
What do you have going on over here?
We have 5 different kits that we're starting off with. Something that guys like me would have been running around with on the back of their battle belt, or if they have a law enforcement background on their duty belt.
Sure. You say guys like you.
I was a Special Forces medic, and I'm now a Special Forces Operations Sergeant in the National Guard. I still play part-time. And recently became a physician assistant.
Tremendous. Thank you for everything you've done.
I was brought in a little bit later as kind of like a subject matter expert because of my time actually being on the ground with tactical medicine. We've got cat tourniquets, and then we have all the other equipment that you would normally need. And then, of course, a card and a pen so that you can, write all the things you did to your patient. But of course, it's got the MOLLE on the back. You can put it wherever you need to. On my ODA, on my team, that's mandatory. You better be able to get your kit. Then we have something for more like mom. Okay. Literally, this is what this one's called. This is called the Mama Trauma. So this is something you can keep in, your bag for taking the kids to soccer, to softball, whatever it is. Your kid slid into second base. They got some abrasions afterwards. It's the Mama Trauma. It's the not so life threats, but stuff that is still very annoying to have to listen to the kids cry about. You want to be able to address it, right? Then we get more into our prepper, if you will. It says bleeding and laceration, but it's more trauma. You're also gonna have some chest seals, burn dressings in there,
Okay.
right? So if you're out on the range or if you're out hunting, you caught a gunshot wound of some sort, just an accident, you know, hopefully. Nothing too serious, but you should be able to manage any of that with this bag. You never know when you're out on, you know, you're hunting and you catch a storm. You end up somewhere you didn't mean to be for longer than you meant to be there. There's stuff to start a fire in here. There's electrolyte solutions and a life straw. So making water is the most important thing.
Right on.
Then you get to the advanced kit. We just threw in a couple more tourniquets and the SAM, because again, this is for more people. But then we also have the AED.
Nothing gets the blood boiling like sharp, pointy objects, and Tops has those in abundance.
We got a ton of stuff here today, SHOT Show 2025. Got all of our new releases right here. Got the Trailhead Kukri, nice little backpack size kukri. Got an interesting feature right here. This is for the top of a Dutch oven, kettle, something like that. Lift it up off the fire. Yeah, don't want to burn your hands.
Pick up a hot canteen or something.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
This is something that's been really anticipated, the Frog Market Special Mini. This is our first mini that we're doing. And everyone knows the El Pinero, very popular. We're doing it in black now.
We actually just featured this particular knife in the Recoil Off-Grid magazine. It's coming out about the second week of February.
This next one that we're moving on to is getting a lot of hype. There's not an official name for this one yet, but we're just going with Prototype A1.
Okay.
The designer of this knife intended it to be a bird and trout knife. Everyday carry, fits nicely in the pocket like so. But yeah, definitely really excited for this one to come out. This one's really exciting. This is, if you need something that's gonna do everything, this is the thing. The RPG right here. We got this for bits, so you can put any kind of screw bit in there, hex, Phillips, flathead, fits in there nicely. Got a screwdriver, got a blade. We have the Medusa. It's gonna be like a little claw for you, so great thing to have.
It's giving me some karambit vibes a little bit. When it comes to gear, nobody does it quite like 511. I'm here with Kristen Gooding of 511. She's got some awesome stuff to show us. Let's start with this tactical sport coat that I've been hearing so much about.
Yeah, so we just launched the 511 Founders Jacket. It's a lightweight, stretchy material. It's wrinkle and stain resistant. But in this technical blazer, you have a zipper closure to keep items secure. You could have tourniquet, knife, tactical pen, pen light.
So tell us about this partnership with SIG you have going on here.
Yeah, so 511's really excited. We have a 6 Hour 511 range bag collection we just launched last week. Consists of a Pro, the trainer bag, as well as the backpack on the mannequin back there. This is the Athene legging. It's 511's new range tight. There's a side pocket to secure any valuables like a phone, keys, wallet. You'll also notice the dropped belt loops. They fit a range belt beautifully.
Definitely, and I see on the mannequin here you also have a concealed carry holster.
We do, I totally
in there.
forgot because I wasn't looking yet. So it's a bit of a built-in appendix belly band inside of the pants. Like I said, it's very comfortable, lays completely flat. I had it kitted out the other day, I had it without, and it was next to skin. Very comfortable, added no bulk. I think the ladies are really going to be excited about this.
So we've got some bags here that will be available this fall. What do we have coming around the corner?
Yeah, so we have the new 511 bailout bag. In this bag, you'll notice there is some internal org. Like with all of 511's products, it was built because of end user feedback. We received more end user feedback on the original bag, and now we have an update. On each side, you have pockets with elastic to keep items secure, an ambidextrous strap. Really allow for further functionality. This is our LVC48, features a striped hook and loop attachment. So depending on how you want to kit it out, you can add pouches, whatever you need. Has a laser cut MOLLE panel. So again, kit it out, whatever you have going for that day. Both of these panels can be removed. So if you like the 3 separate sections, you can keep it that way. If there's a day that you say, I just need one big pack, it can meet that need also. If you have a folding stock, this size rifle will fit in your bag. In the back, we have a dedicated laptop or hydration compartment.
Okay.
It will take a protective plate.
Can you tell me about what's happening with the footwear?
Vibram, Ortholite, Gore, and BOA are some of the biggest technology names in the footwear space.
Definitely.
So being able to highlight them and show that that's who we're working with to bring our gear to market is pretty special. Our new AT Elite GTX line just launched last week.
Okay.
It's a series of mid 6-inch and 8-inch boots that feature Gore-Tex's waterproof breathable membrane. And then lastly, this boot rounds out with a Vibram sole. So anytime you're wearing Gore-Tex, you're probably on some nasty terrain. And this Vibram sole is gonna help you get through that.
Okay.
This is our new BOA Light shoe. You can give it a feel. It's very lightweight.
It is.
Super lightweight.
Yeah, it weighs almost nothing.
Yeah, so really excited to bring BOA's fit system into our collection. Their functionality provides a precise fit. So you'll notice it just cinches together and it'll get you what you need in order to release. It's a quick pop, easy for don and doff. The black will be available, like I said, any minute. And then we have green coming this fall.
You know, it beats having to lace your shoes painstakingly, you know, trying to make that happen. So this is a fantastic solution. That's just the tip of the iceberg here at SHOT Show. If these companies and these people are something that you're interested in, check out Recoil Off-Grid magazine and listen to the Off-Grid podcast, and I'll see you there.